Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cecily from Drive Girl Drive, and I'm going to watch the Travis Kalanic versus Uber driver video. If you haven't heard about this, you're probably living under a rock. It's okay. Welcome to the fresh air, and you can watch the video with me and watch my commentary. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what to expect. I'm thinking it should be cool. It should be crazy. We should have a lot to talk about. Let me turn it on.
September's like a long way away, and all I remember is going down. All I remember is we got kind of yeah, but you're pushing that off to September. Yeah, but you're pushing that off to September. Alright, that's all totally right. What's your birthday? Leo.
They're drunk, right? Well, it starts off very somber and get the little moves going. You getting it? Seems like a normal night. Everybody's chilling.
Maybe only like women. But my year is coming up. Maybe 40.
I make sure every year is a hard year. That poor driver, he's just sitting there and he's just
really rough.
oh yeah, you know, he contemplated like, for real, like he's in my Uber right now.
Okay, don't worry, we're I get it. All good. I get it. Right after my... It's a little out. It's a little out.
This guy's having a hard time. He is pissed.
I'm so glad that they bring me. It's so beautiful. It's so much better than you. You should be coming up, right? Yeah.
He's ready for them to go.
There it is. There it is. So we can just go off the side right here. Right here? Yeah. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. You have a good one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you too. I don't know if you remember me, but this one, the new people, the old people, 2010. The new people, the old people. Yes, just what we got. We got 16 we are reducing the number of black cars. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you probably tell them. I said the email starts in May. It's all about the rating. But you're raising the standards and you're dropping the price.
Right.
But in general, corporations have to react. In general, corporations and you have the business model in your hands. You want and you choose to buy everybody's right.
There you go.
I would we started. We started. We didn't go low end because we wanted to. We didn't go low end because we wanted to. We went low end because we had to because we had to. It seems like a piece of cake. It seems like a piece of cake. If I didn't do the things I did, we would have been. But if I didn't do the things I did, we would have been beaten. We could go higher and more expensive. You could go higher. Higher and more expensive. You could go higher. Here's the thing. I have guys working on lots, which will be. I have guys working on lots, which will be. But people are not trusting you anymore. Do you think people will buy cars anymore? Unless dividing through Europe. The invoice. Otherwise, nobody wants to buy a car. I lost $97,000 because of you.
Wow.
I went up because of you. Yes. You keep changing every day. You keep changing. Hold on a second. What have I changed about black? Hold on a second. You changed the whole business. What? You dropped the prices on black. Yes, you did. We started with $20.
Yep.
We started with $20. How much is the mile now? $275?
Woo!
You know what? Don't like to take responsibility for their They blame everything. Oh, why you send me an email for town car? Good luck. Good luck to you too, but I know you don't gonna go far.
Aww. He really composed himself well. If I would have lost 97,000 on something, I'd been like probably a little upset. Wow. Okay, so we just saw the video. If I had lost that much money, and I'm pretty sure that we all experience losses from time to time. If I lost like 97,000, I would be really upset. For all the people that go and have bought, you know, the big SUVs, those cars are expensive, and you've got to get your TCP stuff, commercial insurance, really, really expensive, especially if you don't already have that in place, and then jump on the Uber platform. So I definitely feel for people who've lost money in trying to invest and take advantage of what they promised Uber Black to be and what they promised, or Uber to be in general. Is this a tough job? Are the stakes high? Is it a situation where it's a survival of the fittest? I do think it is. I don't think it's fair that the CEO for a company that you work for to say, it's a tough industry and don't blame your shit on me. Like, again, if the company culture is not about the people that you service and the people that offer service, what are you in business for? Like, just for money? And if you're in business strictly for money and you don't care who's getting the shaft, then you can't expect that business to be profitable. And when you're already experiencing so much negative press, like, why keep giving the negative press? Why keep giving opportunities? Why not look at this as a means to change, especially if you like your life and the things you have? Like, you have to grow, and growth is not always a monetary thing. Like, maybe this is the wake-up call you need to know that you can't just sit here and treat people a certain way and expect for people to revere you. This is not good press for them, and I'm flabbergasted. I am. I will say one thing that a lot of people probably haven't really said out loud, but when working for all the tech companies I work for, you've got CEOs who are like 30, maybe 40, late 20s, and the culture of those companies are really set by people who are very young, people who have a different type of work style, and people who have been in this industry for only a few years, who have a lot of knowledge and they have a lot of money and they have a lot of influence. And I think it's very hard for people to really to kind of adhere to the rules when the rules don't necessarily apply to you. I'm 30 whatever and I've got a $1 billion company. Like, I should be able to grasp masses, I should be able to have like Margarita Mondays. It's just those kind of companies are like that. And when I worked for those companies, CEOs are 30 years old. You had mandatory like happy hour. You had like a very open and free environment where people were like dating, and there was room for sexual harassment, and women were targeted, especially women in the fields and places where guys are mostly present. Like, you become a target of things, and if you don't go with the flow, then you get phased out quickly. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I read about Susan Fowler. She is the Uber engineer that resigned because of sexual harassment. And I think just recently, the guy that was responsible for that, like, just got fired. But I just wanted to, after reading her letter, I'm going to put that link in the description. I totally, like, believe her. Having worked for tech companies, this kind of stuff happens all the time. So I feel like you have a lot of people that are maybe very smart and savvy, but they're not, they just don't follow the rules. And to read the letter from the executive that worked for Uber, the woman who talked about all those things that happened to her while working for Uber, I could totally relate. Being a graphic designer, web designer, working for these companies, I was like, that happens on a Tuesday. People joking about, have you had sex with CEO yet? Like, that was normal. If someone decided they liked you and you didn't want to have any parts of that, you better hope that that person didn't have any pull, because it was just really crazy. Being a woman working in tech, you definitely encounter a lot of sexual harassment type issue. And it's like a pretty much, I mean, if you can take it, I mean, if you want to make it, you want to be successful, like, these are the kinds of things you have to deal with. So that's just it's another topic that I wanted to cover, but for the most part, this right here was cray. I'm also happy it's on camera. Woohoo for dash cams. Okay, like, you cannot lie when it's on video. Okay, I hope dude still has a job, and dang, right? That sucks if he doesn't. But he's very brave to put it out there, and I am happy that he spoke on our behalf. So wherever you are, driver, you're awesome, and I'm rooting for you. All right, Uber, get it together. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other topics to request, let me know. One of my subscribers actually suggested that I watch this video, and I appreciate that. Ear to the streets. I was like, let me hurry up and put a video up so we can all talk about it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I will have a link in the description box of the video so you can see it yourself. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd love to see you again. I'll see you soon. Peace out.